Yo, Philly, what up? Tri-State area, it's your boy M. London, rocking out on the Bid podcast with my guys, Justin motherfucking Case and Keep It Slim, a.k.a. Corporate Slim.
With the good vibes
With
only.
the good vibes only, man.
I like that.
We don't need none of that bad energy, man.
What we here for today?
To talk about all this fuckery.
Mm-hmm. So we talking about the Kanye West shit. No,
Right.
the Drake shit with the Kanye West and him and how he didn't respond to the beef. And we got the background of it, and people can go see that for themselves.
Right.
But we was talking about, I kind of get where Drake coming from, his perspective. I'm still kind of on the Kanye side with it.
True.
That's
Speaking of Kanye, when I seen that shit, I said, what in the Orlando Brown is going on?
About Trump. Oh,
Like-
Orlando Brown is fucking crazy.
Orlando Brown is,
I gotta
but
say,
Kanye
yeah.
West is like Orlando Brown, big brother.
No, but Orlando Brown ain't.
Orlando Brown's
He
the
not
broker.
talented.
He's the broker.
He's just fucking
He's the
stupid.
broker, untalented version of Kanye West.
No, Orlando Brown is just stupid. It's
Orlando
nothing.
Brown.
If you ask what Orlando Brown doing, he couldn't even give you an answer.
He gonna tell
Kanye
you.
West gonna give
If
you
you
his crazy
ask-
ass answer.
If you ask Orlando
I don't
Brown
gotta
what he's
understand it.
doing right now,
And it might be fucking crazy and dumb,
Right.
but he got
A reason.
a reason
Right.
behind what the fuck he doing.
True.
Right. He
Well,
ain't crazy.
Orlando Brown
like,
got
Orlando
that
gonna
shit.
say,
like,
say,
Bleak
man,
crazy as shit.
daydreaming about Raven Simone.
You gonna say Bleak crazy?
I love
You're not
Bleak. Shout out
disrespecting
to Bleak in the warehouse,
Every
man.
episode you want to disrespect Bleak, and I want
That's big homie, man. I fuck with Bleak, man. Shout out to
You
Bleak in the
disrespect
warehouse.
Bleak.
Yeah, you
man.
was just with who was you just with?
No, that was down at Ubik.
Mhm.
You mean Emery Jones, Biggs, Slow Seminar,
Mhm.
basically giving everybody $1 million worth of game for free.
In case you didn't know, Redz do be around. Redz done. I know a couple of Redz be around.
Sort of, kinda. And not to get off subject though, I need the whole Philly and Tri-State area, man, to be out on the lookout for this new young rapper, man. He not new, but he be gonna be new to the areas, man. He got an EP coming soon. His name is The Kid Lips, man. Lips Laurent, man.
Oh, for sure.
Be on the lookout for that EP,
For
man.
sure.
And my boy Six
incredible.
City, man.
Incredible, for sure.
For sure.
Mhm.
And my man Six City, man, got some of the illest beats. That's
You
out
gonna-
right now, man. It's just, you know how the game is.
They'll definitely be on the show because that's family. So we'll have them on the show for sure. We just want to put them in the right position so, when they up here, they can shine. So, yep, for sure.
Right.
For sure, man. Cause I'm putting these guys on they gonna intro my
Listen
EP.
to Quavo album.
Quavo album is fire. Shout out to them QC boys, man.
That's what
Coach
we gotta
K,
do a rate episode.
P and them, man.
Oh, yeah, we can rate? Yeah, we can do that.
Me
We can,
personally,
We might could do that because I'm thinking about something to do with that with Rome.
Phil Gates.
Yeah, because he brought a great idea.
true.
We just got to get it together. But I feel like that'd be great for that.
Shout out them guys though, man.
Uh-huh.
Anybody been seeing 50 picking with Joe Budden?
I'm tired of
Nah.
50 Cent picking with people like, get over that shit, man. What's up with the fucking next season of Power, 50? Let me know. At me, man. Fat Boy Redz, man. At me, 50. What's up with the next season of Power? All this other fuckery. Don't nobody care.
No, you gotta get on the BMF.
No, like, that too. But it's like, I like 50 Cent. But it's like, me personally, that bullying, like, it used to be funny back in 2004 when I was in high school. Now it's like, nobody cares. Like, nobody cares about Ja Rule. Honestly, nobody really
I don't think
cares.
this
Nobody
era is
cares
in
about
tune
Joe
with that
Buttons.
shit. I mean,
Like,
not in tune, but I
nothing-
think this era, you're not going to really...
No disrespect to him. Nobody
When,
really care
you know,
about Joe Buttons.
people-
What you mean?
So what I'm saying is, like, it's the social
one-hit
media
wonder.
area is crazy now, right?
Right.
There's a lot of rules. There's rules from before that we go by that this era don't really go by. And I think with 50, I think he did a good job with trolling.
Yeah.
I think he did a good job with trolling
That
at
thing-
first,
my
but he
thing-
don't understand that he's still like, how old is 50? He an old
Right,
head.
50.
So people
But
not gonna have the same
you know who
mindset and
50
aspect
is?
that you might have on some
50
shit.
is that
So what you
old
think
head.
50 looking for in trolling?
Nothing.
That's just
he
him.
bullshitting.
This
50
is great for him
50 is
because
that old head
he's a
from the
bully.
hood
He's a
that
bully.
busts on
Yeah,
everybody
he a
except
bully.
he just rich. And it's the industry.
So this is great.
That's all
I
it
think
is.
that
Like,
keep him relevant.
For sure.
It keeps them relevant, but
That's the
how
most-
relevant does it keep when
Because
you're not selling the
all
same
right,
numbers?
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna
He's
say
You're
it.
not
worried
selling the
about
same
music.
numbers that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were
He ain't worried
selling.
about
I'm gonna
music
say it.
at all.
I'm gonna say it. What else
A
can
lot
you
of
think
people
of?
say that, but
What
that's
else
his
is-
passion. Niggas
No,
worry
but
about
it's his
music.
passion, but he probably not worried about making money off music.
Right.
He always probably gonna do music, but he don't give a fuck about
He don't
making
make money off of it, right? But I'm gonna say
If
it.
he
And it's not
stop
no
singing,
disrespect. It's not no
If he get back to
disrespectful
get
way.
rich or die trying,
What else
shit,
is really
he'd be cool.
relevant?
50 too rich to get back to get rich or die trying.
I mean, power is definitely relevant. I love
He
power.
not
That's
that.
power
Yeah,
and
he
Stranger
rich,
Things
but
is the best.
No, he's
best
probably
episode.
not wealthy enough, but he's rich
No,
enough.
he good. 50 good.
He just signed $30 million.
Yeah, he
No,
good. That's
50 well,
good. Like,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
I like 50 Cent since I was a young boy, but it's just enough is enough. Like, I like,
It's him.
yeah.
Yeah, people-
I'd rather
50 gonna be 80
I'd rather
and
him
still
troll. I'd rather 50 Cent troll people that's like corny and rap that might try to come at him. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
trying to say? Like if somebody diss 50 Cent, then I want to see him turn into Pimp and Curly and just be tripping and all that.
You don't see him initiate.
I don't want to see him just go on that fucking
But that's what he do.
what's the new rapper name?
Tekashi?
Fucking
No, that's his home.
not Treyway and them. I'll say Vince Minna or some shit. Like
Mensa tripping too.
he tripping, but I never really heard what he said. But
because it don't come out.
and the thing
Big Mensa
is,
is tripping though.
people-
He tripping? I'm just gonna say
people make
Yeah, I
big
think he
deals.
tripping, too.
But
Yeah,
see,
he
it's like when you got money and you're in a public eye, people gonna make a big deal out of nothing. You know how many regular motherfuckers probably said the same shit he said? And Vince Miller got on the internet and said, I wasn't like disrespecting this man's family. Like, I didn't know
But
none
he
of that.
had a butt.
No,
What did he really say?
He had a butt.
What did he really say?
And
It
we
ain't
don't
come
know
out
yet. It ain't come out yet.
Well, we don't.
We don't know yet. And when you see it, it'll probably be out now. It'll be out by
Oh,
that time.
see?
It'll be out. But
here,
we
look,
don't know yet.
I'm not taking no sides, but with Vince Miller, when it come down, yeah, right. But when it come down to like, one thing I learned about like the industry and this media shit, they can edit. They editing game is on 100,000. It probably didn't even play out how it played out. They probably T-Pain chopped and screwed that John.
Yeah,
Yeah, they ain't nothing. Yeah,
They
he
screwed
said-
that shit.
he didn't speak on. He spoke on what everybody's saying. He's saying it is true, but if y'all feel some type of way, we can rumble and all.
You
that.
gotta respect that.
No, I ain't
No,
talking about that.
I ain't got to
but
because
I'm
somebody
just saying,
exposed his
It
name.
ain't like he been editing.
Somebody
shit.
said, "Yo,
Like,
you was just on the," and I seen it. You was on the Breakfast Club talking about how you choked out your chick.
Charlamagne said
Yeah,
that.
you was on Breakfast Club talking about.
I'm not with the beating
Who
on
don't got-
I'm not with the beating on females, but come on, it's like because
Yeah,
these
none of
guys
that.
in the
It ain't
public
about
eye,
that.
people make it more than what it is. I'm pretty
It ain't
sure
about that.
Charlamagne probably didn't got in a scuffle with his wife. He wear makeup,
This is what I'm saying.
and I like
It
Charlamagne.
ain't about that.
but his couture be crazy.
People,
he be drunk.
when people,
That
we
shit
all
not
got,
cool.
we all got shit with us and stuff. You know, certain shit. But when people, nobody's perfect. And one thing I look at, especially in hip hop, is one thing we do is talk about how we go through some shit that might not be right. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Sure.
So who are you to judge somebody that goes? This don't got to do with abuse. I'm totally against it. But who are you to really judge and have that say so and disrespect some? Possibly, if he did disrespect somebody that passed and was trying to change his ways.
Right.
When you know,
Eminem,
no, I'm talking about Vic Mensa.
Vince Mixon, he
Yeah.
tried to change his ways. He got a
No, I'm
cut.
talking about
no,
I'm talking about
biggest shit.
XXX was trying to change his ways. But one thing about hip hop
How?
is that you strive or you talk about things like, listen, this is what I've done.
I'm gonna just be quiet.
It might
on
not been
this,
the best
'cause he
thing.
dead, and I don't want nobody
Yeah,
attacking
so
us
why would
'cause
you
he
attack
dead.
somebody
Like,
that passed? Everybody got the demons, and then
But here's the
especially if
kicker,
you already
though.
been exposed,
But wait,
you
though.
got the same
But
demon,
wait,
bro.
right.
Wait,
you got
not
the
to
same
cut you
demon.
off, but people do that shit every day in the hood. My bad, but
I'm
people
sorry.
do that every day in the hood, bro.
Mm.
What? Beat chicks?
Not beat.
Alright, that's not
No,
funny,
not that, but all right, that was funny. that was funny. But no, like people talk
Is it
about
what,
everybody dead, alive. It's just like when you're on
Oh,
a
yeah,
certain
right, right, right.
platform, it's just certain ways you gotta move. But
but you can't play holier than thou. That's the difference. When you play
You gotta
holier
fight your
than thou,
demons before you destroy somebody else's demons.
right? You can't play holier than thou, and that's what I think Vic Mensa is doing, is playing holier than thou. And then he's passed. God
Right.
rest his soul.
honestly, I don't know
What you
because
doing?
I don't pay Vince Minna no mind. I can't even pronounce his name. And I remember when he first got signed, I haven't really heard nothing from him. And what he just had a song out? What was
Nigga
that?
can rap though.
The F
He can rap.
Nigga can
He
rap.
can rap, but
He just not marketable or some shit. I don't know why.
Marketable.
Yeah,
he's
Yeah.
not marketable.
I don't
know.
he probably, that's probably what it is. Yeah, that's
It's
what
not
how
even-
I see it. I see he's not really.
But it don't
marketable.
matter if you
But
marketable
you
or
think he
not.
looking
When
for
you
something like attention.
Probably.
There's been a couple things with Vic Mensa that I feel like he don't make no sense on.
right.
That's one of them. I feel like he don't make no sense on Spike Lee and him keep on grinding Spike Lee up.
For what?
Stay
Yeah,
Spike Lee is a
fucking lane.
right.
Yeah.
Spike Lee is a fucking
Chirac,
legend.
Yeah,
A mogul.
no, you ain't gotta.
Like,
yeah,
he
no,
was
that's
putting-
cool. You can say-
Chirac was
this is the
kinda.
thing. You can
but-
say Chirac is ass, But when you
It was
disrespect
alright,
somebody,
What do you
or
say about him?
Chirac was alright.
was it him or Chance? It was both of them. I think they both was
Because I
on some
can't
shit.
argue about
It was both on
because
some
he
shit.
come out with a movie about
If-
Chicago.
but
and he
here's
from
the kicker, though.
Chicago,
Oh no,
and
he
I
was
like
supposed
the
to
way-
be.
I like
in it,
Chance
and
the
then he
Rapper.
said, "Yo,
I like Chance,
huh?"
but it's like if you go to them, if you go to a person like Dirk, Lil Bibby. Shout out to Lil Bibby too, free. But like, it's like Vince Mena, they talk all this, yeah, you can't come at Southside this, but if you go around and ask anybody, like, what any of them dudes vouch and say, oh yeah, he really was out here. You could be a speaker for the people that really was out there, but at the same time, don't really like step in hot water if you really wasn't that. Cause like, don't get me wrong, everybody dress a little weird and like do whatever, and that's real guys. But it's like I never really heard nobody be like, yeah, Vic Vince, whatever the fuck his name is, Mena. Yeah, he this, he that. You never heard none of that shit before. Like, even taking it back to Kanye West, like I wouldn't say Kanye West was a killer, but Kanye West first mixtape, he was talking about carrying a razor on his tongue and all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? One of his first mixtape joints. But it's like sometimes it's best to just keep your mouth closed. You ain't gotta speak and have a. That's the problem nowadays.
So I would agree
and
on
with
that
grown
piece.
men.
I would agree on
as
the
a grown
person's
man,
like you don't gotta speak on everything.
Right, and as a grown
I agree
man,
on that. I don't know what Kanye. I don't know that, but I agree on you don't gotta speak on everything. And then it's like
right, because as a grown man, it's like
kind of disrespectful.
you shouldn't have an opinion. Right, as a
But-
grown man, you shouldn't have an opinion on
Rest in peace to
everything.
XX.
That's
for
women do
sure.
that.
That's why I'm like,
Women
yo,
do
why
that.
don't you speak on?
Bad.
Who?
XX.
Oh, see you.
XX
what
my
else?
God, yo, God
Yo.
bless his soul. He gets
Yo,
mine
you
bad.
seen
Oh, chocolate.
Pull it up, pull the pic up. Oh, she chocolate.
Chocolate.
No, but listen, I ain't gonna go there. But it's another mom out there that's bad. But I ain't gonna go there because
Who?
Just say it.
Who?
LeBron mom nice,
Oh,
man.
No.
I had to throw that off.
Not
I'm
at
not
all.
talking
That
on
off
that.
for the people. We ain't gonna
I
talk
want
about
LeBron
that.
to come on this show one day, so I'm not going to speak on that.
No,
I'm not speaking about
it's all love,
nobody.
like,
I'm not speaking on LeBron.
LeBron a
mom.
down to earth
Y'all
person.
see
He understand it's all jokes.
She nice. I had to follow her on the gram.
Oh, she that nice.
She
Yeah.
on the gram,
Nigga. And she like 38.
Dang, she
Ooh.
young too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because XX is what?
You like
You
a
Probably
thug.
12.
What's that?
You
God
like
rest
20.
God rest his soul.
God
Right.
bless us. Let's get off of this X conversation.
No,
'cause
but you
he
see
got
his
He
mom.
said, but no,
he got a
chocolate
cult,
joint.
but he got a cult following. God bless his
Chocolate
soul.
joint.
God bless his soul, but he got a following. Like I ain't like we're not
I'll
talking
say
about
this.
it dead, but it's
No.
just like,
I want to say this because I was out of tune with this generation with how they reacted. It was sad, especially when you can just go on social media and see somebody recording and not help. It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
But even
But
at
he
the same
really
time,
had-
like how much help can you get somebody when this big ass
But you know,
automatic guns
my
out?
first thing is not. No, I'm talking about afterwards. My first thing is not to
You're not
record
talking about
somebody
that.
dying. That's what I'm talking
Right,
about.
true.
My first
And
reaction is
even-
not to record
And
nobody
God
dying.
bless his soul, but this go out. This like reality. This for like real life outside of the industry, inner city life. It's like if you portraying a certain lifestyle and you around people that live that lifestyle and you screaming that you live that lifestyle and something happened to you, it's like, all right, you can mourn. I feel sorry, but at the same time, it's like you knew what you was getting yourself into.
Right.
But not even with X. That's not one even X case.
Yeah,
Well, not even X case, but my
X
whole-
cases he just got set up.
Not even
Oh,
no,
Not even
yeah,
set
I
up.
don't know.
You seen him, but I'm
I
just
don't-
saying.
They
But
said
that's
the
what they
people
saying.
seen him getting a lot of
Not
money
even-
from the bank.
Not even just with X. It's
With him
just
going
like
to go buy a motorcycle.
it's
But I'm
just
saying
in
he got
general.
set up, but it wasn't like he was in.
No, that ain't no setup.
It's
Just
not
they
even
followed
with just X. It's just in
That's,
general.
that's considered like damn near setup. If
It's
you
just-
follow me and we going to plan something, I set you up.
Yeah.
him. No.
Yeah, it wasn't no. Hey, because it
It was
wasn't
some
like, hey, I
typical
see this
boys
person
that
with just
try
some
to
money
rob him.
real fast. And I'm
That's
just
what
going
I'm
to
saying.
It
That's
was
not a
typical niggas
setup.
that seen him and was like thought
Like,
they
keep that
thought they had a
bull
lick.
out, lump sum.
They
Right.
thought they had
That's
a lick.
still a setup.
And they-
because the
and
bull
they
was
played
in
themselves.
the bull was in there and
Honestly,
hit
if
up
you watch
people
the video,
supposedly.
if you watch
It's still
the,
some type of
if
setup
you watch the
involved.
video footage, he
It ain't-
peeped them though. They was staring. They made eye
But
contact.
they had a plan.
But here's,
And
and it's
that's what I'm
another
saying. They
thing.
had a plan.
Artists or not,
Because
They had a plan.
don't ride around. You still in a city where people is around. Don't ride around with that much money without no strap, without no security guard.
but
If you ain't that kind of person. Now, a person I can see riding around with that kind of money and no gat and don't have no security, I would look at a Mano type person that I can see doing that. and won't nobody try him. And if somebody try him, he gonna do something.
All right, I got something I gotta say.
God bless young boy's soul, but he just got caught slipping.
All right. No,
That's what it is.
right, that's what it is.
He got caught slipping.
But to make a valid, what I just feel with this rap generation right now versus rap generation, I feel like the rap generations before this was some like it was like probably like some real like they was real niggas in the streets like this thing.
No,
I think this
you gotta
rap
go
generation.
back further. You gotta go back further.
No, I'm just saying. I think this. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying.
And
I
a
think
lot of
this
them
rap
guys.
generation now don't come from that, but it ain't about that. They can get money. Of course, you're gonna have people kind of protect you. Your IQ ain't
Because
there.
a lot of them guys
Your
wasn't who they
IQ
said they was.
Yeah. No, but there was still a little bit more better balance.
Really, I say back then.
I was saying, be honest with you. I don't think these motherfuckers out here right now is even close. There's no balance. You could be like, oh, this person, niggas were vouch.
Yeah.
Now, these motherfuckers sitting here saying the wildest shit, but they really are not that.
Right, because like
that's what it is.
Even if you take it back,
you tell
definitely
somebody
not
to
that.
suck his dick. I'm like, damn, that's the hardest shit you could tell.
OG
somebody.
said it.
like, even
What's
back
his
in
name?
the day though.
Rap a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking
He
about?
said that. He said when you
Jay Prince Jr.
Yeah, no, Jay Prince is that. He said when you invite a man to
that's
that,
real shit. That's
that
like,
ain't nothing to
that's
play
like
with.
calling a man a rat,
That
a
ain't
pussy,
nothing to play with.
all that in one. But it's
but he said because of the people around him, and it's not to go on Tekashi.
Because he around some solidified people.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Don't get it
trying to pimp him
wrong.
out.
Jay
He
Prince
around
is
some
he's a real dude.
right.
But
I just think this
from
generation, a lot of them, you could tell they don't. I'm gonna be honest, they don't come from.
No, they
what
probably come from, but the streets probably different.
Right.
Than when people was younger in the 90s. The streets not the same in the 90s.
And you can't say
90s.
90s. You can't say the 90s with us. You gotta say like
but no
from like
the
early 2000s
That's
and
what
up.
I'm saying.
Because
no rappers
in the 2000s,
the
realest people was like Rockefeller Records, Cash Money Records, and there was No Limit.
But what I'm saying
Murder
is these
Inc.
people even out there before then that will vouch for certain things, like they came from this or they did this. I'm not saying that they was some badass motherfuckers like they was
who
this.
really get vouched for nowadays? New rappers from anywhere.
You can a couple rappers like I can't, and I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased because I'm from the city.
Who really?
It's
but
real
they don't
rappers.
even talk about.
I'm gonna say it.
If I listen to music, they don't talk.
I'm gonna say it.
Meek is this.
Meek is a real rapper.
Is not
no, I'm not just done. I'm not.
Yeah,
That's not where I'm stopping.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about real rappers of this era that really did what they speak about.
Yeah, but I
can say
Meek really this era.
He is though, because you gotta think about it. We're not as old. We not like people not as
Meek
old
is
as you
30.
think. But 30 is not Jay-Z in them age though. You 30 is when you in between. You know what's going on in the new school.
That's us.
You live this life. You did that, and it's like it's rappers that I can vouch for that. Meek, Candy, Rock, Lil Baby, Migo. It's rappers out here that really turn their life around. But it's a lot of bullshit rappers out here
in this
too.
era, but he's
in this era. I don't think.
He's not a part of this.
This not his.
It's not his class.
It's not his class.
This is not his class.
That's who listening to him.
You would put Jay-Z in the same class.
No, I wouldn't, because his teenagers and kids don't know who Jay-Z is.
No, I'm saying that's why I said you would.
They'd say Meek Mill. It's kids out here that are arguing and say Meek Mills is better than Jay-Z.
No, I'm not arguing.
Oh yeah,
that.
for sure. You gonna
but
get
I'm saying
that?
you with that logic, you would put Hov in the same class as Ross and Jeezy and them.
Yeah, but see, it's always to be like a hearsay. Cause me personally, I believe Jeezy, but
I ain't even talking about believe. I'm just saying what you said.
Oh well, yeah, like what I said, like
them class.
Yeah, like
how you put Meek and Uzi in them class.
Even Ross, like people say he didn't see that he fake. No, it's like all right, even if he was a correctional, he was a CO. All right, how many COs niggas know niggas in the game kissing men?
Pause.
Right. Like niggas kissing men doing all kind of shit. Y'all mad at Rick Ross because he was a C. That nigga was feeding his family, whatever the case may be.
And you know, I like Young Thug and music, but
Thug is a real dude.
He a real dude. But niggas will vouch, but we done seen.
He a real dude. And I respect him. And I respect Thugger.
Around
shout out to Thugger, man.
You got a problem with it.
I'm not gonna call him gay.
Them gay goons will kill somebody.
I can't disrespect Thugger and call him gay. Cause
I ain't say he gay.
I wear skinny jeans and all that goofy shit, but it's like
Thugger gay.
But you ain't as far as that. You don't wear skirts.
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't do that. But if Louis Vuitton, but if listen. A kilt. Irish people wear kilts, man. If Dolce and Gabbana, Louis, one of them come to me, talking about I got 15 million for you.
That Irishman and Rufus is part of their culture.
I'm throwing that shit on, and everybody can kiss my ass. Who got a problem with it?
Not even that.
Facts.
He threw in a skirt and said, "No, that was a girl dress." Like he said that.
You gotta respect it.
I'm not respecting.
Do you respect when he called niggas bae?
But that might fuck with Thugger.
I can't say I can't say
I like Thugger.
I can't say I respect it.
You can't respect.
I can't say I respect it, but I'm not gonna sit here and downplay it on the simple fact that like it's like that might be they lingo. Like it's
lingo.
Weird. It's
what
weird,
lingo is that?
Like, that's them. I don't care about like whatever they got going on. That's what they got going on. But at the end of the day, it's like I like his music. I respect his music. So and the young boy, like a lot of them niggas, the young boys Gunna, I fuck with them.
But he could just be trolling
Gunna.
I like that music.
I can say this.
You listen to Gunna, Baby. I say,
and I've been on Baby since his first joint came out. Baby official.
Gunna
and he really lived with.
That's what I said about.
He really lived when he rap about.
I feel like a lot of it's trolling.
I did the homework. He really was that.
But I fuck with Thugger.
I like Thugger too.
But no, that Baby and Gunna mixtape, ain't nobody listening to that.
No, Drip Too Hard. That shit is that shit nice. And in this generation, with this in their generation, I would say that's a classic EP for their generation.
A classic?
Classic of what?
For their generation.
Oh, the generation.
That EP and that mixtape album would be that'd be a classic for that generation. Because everywhere I go, all I hear is young boys playing that shit. Everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I guess I'm
gonna get this off the table now since we talking about just generation. I listened to Lil Wayne album and I started continuing.
It could have been better.
No, okay. My opinion is different. I listened and I thought it was hot. I know he was spitting.
Personally,
but I kept on. No. I kept on listening. I said, no, this album is fire. That's how I felt. This album is fire.
But I don't think personally. I don't think that's the real Carter 5.
It's better.
They prolonged that shit so long. I think he took a lot of the real songs on there, took that shit off, and then threw some regular shit on there. It was like we just drop this. It's political move.
But then it
could be that ain't the way.
What did you want to hear?
I want to hear everything he went through to get.
Do you know the crazy thing is? I told you that at first, right?
That's gonna be.
And then I went back and listened to it, and I said, "Oh shit, he is actually talking about the last song." Yeah. He if you go back and really listen to it, he is talking about it, but he is a spitter.
Right.
So it's like I gotta catch it because he really is talking about this shit.
And I listen to that.
He ain't got. But he's talking about this shit.
There's so many joints that fill ins.
Yeah,
it's just like
I get that. The structure of it might not be good.
He got songs talking about, but it don't represent the album.
Right, because the structure's not there.
That's what I'm saying. So it don't make me feel the album. Like if it was 13 songs and a lot of it, he's speaking about what he's going through and got like little feelings, it'd be cool.
Right.
But the longer it get, you forget about that one song you talking about.
I do shit. So what I feel like Wayne should have did was, especially when you do like a 4 or 5, like you took like a 4-year hiatus, you gotta go old school. You gotta go back when I got 4 years of shit to talk about. This album should be no more than probably like 12 songs.
Should have just left Cash Money after that shit.
No. This album should be no more than like 12 songs.
I don't think he with Cash Money anymore, is he?
Trust and
I don't
believe.
know how that
Trust
shit
and
is.
believe. Oh! the famous Birdman shit.
I know he owned 100% of Carter 5.
Yeah, he did.
He owned 100%.
I know he owned 100% of Young Money.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's still with Cash Money.
I don't know if he's
Drake not even with Cash Money no more.
But I think he's still with Young Money.
Yeah, but that's kind of different. He might not even be with them.
No, Wayne said he was still with him. It's at an interview, but I think he got like a Young Money Universal. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I know he's not with Cash. He's not with Cash. He's not.
So at
with
the end of the day, it's an umbrella. No matter how you look at it, it's an umbrella.
Listen, no matter how you look at it, it ain't Cash Money.
But it's an umbrella.
It ain't Cash Money.
So you can't just sit here and say because Cash Money's gone. I mean, Young Money's gone.
For established artists, established artists,
Young Money not with Cash Money.
If you
I know, but it's an umbrella. So Young Money was with Cash Money. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, there's still an ultimate. There's somebody overpower that dictates. Universal.
Yeah.
So Universal, how I look at it is Universal, Cash Money got the second power, then Young Money, and Drake probably was signed to, that's what he's saying. He Young Money, Cash Money, Universal.
Right, yeah.
This way more higher powers than if this Young Money can move away. You still got to deal with those other two higher powers.
No, but I don't think Drake with them no more.
For established artists.
No, I think he's still with Young Money. I don't think he was.
The only
Cash
thing that
Money.
does that is the contract. His
That's what I'm
contract
saying.
up. Yeah, his contract up, then yes.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why
And
they
he
said
dropped
he
his
put
last,
out.
he dropped
Right.
that last album.
Yeah,
Right.
that
He
said
owed
that was
Cash
his,
Money.
yeah,
That
that
was
was his last album.
Hmm? So that's what did it. The
But
contract.
I wouldn't.
Alright.
Any established artist, I wouldn't sign in Cash Money. But any up and coming artist,
Yeah, I used to argue with Reese about that shit online.
I would sign in
Signing
Cash Money
deals.
as an up and coming artist.
I
Like,
mean,
I would make sure
yeah.
my paperwork.
You know
was
when
right,
I used to debate Drake should never sign with nobody.
Oh yeah.
Like,
he shouldn't.
Now it's but I was saying the old 90 shouldn't have never signed with
because
nobody.
he already was
right?
there.
Like
He was
it's
there
so
before.
independent.
But
Like
he
it
was
was
showing
going
us-
into
he was
the
showing
independent
loyalty.
era. I just no, but
It wasn't there yet. When we
No.
talked about it, it wasn't there yet.
but
How?
you
Name
seen
one at that time of that
So
era that was
far
independent.
gone.
Because you got look, it was
So-
Drake's, it was the Kendrick's,
How?
it
Where's
was the J.
Khalifa?
Cole.
Kendrick and them
Wiz
like-
Khalifa was signed before he did his thing. Yes, he was. He was signed with all that shit with OG Kush, whatever that shit was, and that
To
shit
who?
some dope shit. I don't know the record label. He was
He
signed
was
under a record
independent,
label.
No, I don't know if he had a because
was
I know
independent.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was signed to an independent label out of Pittsburgh.
Either
Alright,
way,
see,
that's
yeah.
Doing
independent.
OG
To
and
people he
Kush and all
know.
that.
That's independent.
Because Ross was trying to sign him before Wale.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
Who the fool that just died?
Oh, you talking
Mac
about?
Miller. They was under the same.
They was under the same
So
independent.
Wiz Khalifa, when the height of his career was independent.
That wasn't
That's
the height
what
of
I'm
his
asking.
career.
No, I'm saying is the height of his career independent. That's what I'm asking.
I don't know if they were under a bigger label.
Because if
No,
his height of his
no.
career ain't independent, then
But it ain't about the height of your career. It's about where you seeing it going, the trajectory of your career.
Right.
You seen Drake trajectory going. When Drake wasn't signed, that wasn't the height of his career.
He
but
was-
it
he was
wasn't that
rolling,
much
though.
going on out there to where you could sit here and say
You
like
can't
Drake
even say
shouldn't
that.
have did that.
Back then,
I
when Drake
felt
had
like that.
I got
You
one.
can feel it.
Wait,
I can feel like
I
it.
got one for you.
But they don't. But
You
at the
just
end of the day,
said-
it's like I'm about to make the.
But you just
You
said
know,
back
it is
then,
what it is.
No,
who
because
really
the
was
deal
doing
was so-
something? Who really was doing something independently wise back then?
Nobody.
Fucking how? Currency was making the Forbes. He was making $14 million a year.
Currency was.
And he was
Currency, but
independent.
Nobody wasn't paying
He was
attention to
independent. Jim
I like
Jones.
Currency.
He was
Music.
independent. Jim
Nobody
Jones.
wasn't paying attention.
Jim
to
Jones
Currency.
and them. E1. They was independent, making bread. They was independent,
But I'll
making
give
$5 off a CD.
I'll give you Jim Jones.
Jim
in the
Jones,
sense because I know
Currency.
he had a time where he was
I don't know, but
trying to do his. I don't
But
know.
you seen the independent route coming. That's why I always thought Drake shouldn't have signed a deal because I seen it going independent for some reason. And I used to say this in 09.
He the only person that
Drake don't need a deal.
he the only
I
person
didn't think that. You seen his trajectory going up. It's like he signed the Young Money out of
Right.
Louis T. He said, and all
I know that.
that.
and
Yeah, for
name
sure.
anybody.
because they was rocking with
But
him
my,
before
I
everything.
always thought he should have never signed a deal.
They was rocking.
He could have been loyal to
It really
them
wasn't
without
Young Money
signing.
rocking with him before everything. It really was J Prince Jr.
Yeah, Jay
son.
Prince, right? Jay
Like,
Prince.
Jay
and them,
Prince,
they was
yeah,
rocking
yeah,
with him before
yeah.
everything.
If anything, I think like either way, Drake could have signed this fucking microphone right here. He was gonna be who he is.
And that's
Like,
why I thought
period.
he
Yeah.
should
His story
signed
was written
anything.
already, right?
right.
That's
Right.
why I used to be saying like I don't know
I
why
got a
Drake
question.
signed the Young Money.
You think Drake got really ghost? I mean, I think it's maybe obvious, but ghostwriters?
Yeah, like, but who
Do you
cares?
respect it?
How can what
You know,
what?
this the reason why I respect.
You mean through
Drake.
his whole career or just that little situation?
No, we're gonna do his whole career. The reason why I respect Drake because before this, he had writer shit. Drake written platinum selling single songs for other artists. He wrote a lot of his own shit. It's just like that's just like us. I'm the one and I'm popping. And it's like, all right, we in the studio, we vibing. You might come up with a whole joint. You might have a song. It might not really pop for you, and it might not sound right for you, but it fit the person and it fit
That's
everything
fair.
who I am. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that shit and I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna look out for the person that wrote the song for me.
We'll
But
be
is
here for
it
another
the
day.
song or is
And that's
it
why I
the
feel
bars?
sorry for
I
Quentin.
just gotta.
I feel sorry for
It
Quentin
ain't
Miller.
about that to me.
That's why I feel sorry for
What's
Quentin
it
Miller.
about?
I told you, it's just about naming yourself. The
Like
top
Quentin
rapper.
Miller wrote good
You can't
songs.
do that. Naming yourself the top rapper, you can't do that.
Quentin
when you
Miller wrote
ghostwrite.
good songs.
That's what it's about.
He never disrespected Drake. Drake
But
don't
you
fuck
know
with him
my
no more.
theory
He got
that-
rolled on in Cali. And he ain't even do shit.
Yo,
I mean,
but
Quentin
his
not
life
that.
went crazy after
He
that.
not that, but he
lost
wrote
the leg.
some of
He lost a leg.
Yeah,
Quentin
Quentin Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all ain't saying shit. Like his
No.
leg is gone.
His leg gone.
He was like in an accident or some shit.
Alright.
What karma Quentin Miller got?
Y'all is crazy.
Fucking Young
Y'all,
Money.
I know anyone that found.
I never knew that. I don't know if Quentin Miller got karma, but that's crazy.
Yeah,
It
I
ain't
know
got
that,
that,
karma,
that
bro.
it's just
And then they gotta do a rap shit. What the fuck?
The nigga wrote
Six God.
The nigga wrote.
Oh, Six God.
Right. The nigga wrote a lot of shit. Like I give it to him.
Out here and you watching.
Them reference tracks, those big ass songs. Those big songs.
Don't think we don't be hearing about little certain shit going on in Toronto.
But I was listening to Wayne Jones and shit. Drake still got the hottest album of the year.
How y'all feel about
nigga, please?
How y'all feel about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj?
I'm Cardi B.
I think it's over for Nicki. She always gonna be Nicki Minaj, but it's
man. This is one person. This is one thing I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't watch certain things I say.
No, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You hate Nicki.
I don't hate Nicki, but I'm just saying, get that girl her props.
Turn the real and say, my man.
Yeah, but it's like, it come down to it. It's like, get that woman her props, though. Give her props. She came from nothing.
I'll be honest. How can you say support anything with fucking? This not to get on no female subjects, but support that characteristic. Period. You want to support that characteristic with her?
I love that
Nicki. Nicki screamed Treyway more than she screamed Young Money and Cash Money.
Characteristic is nutty.
I love Nicki.
She screamed Treyway more than she screamed Young Money.
I seen a video of
that characteristic was nutty.
Shout out to Treyway and them. I like that. I like what they got going on.
No, but
Nicki. So far as Nicki, like you trying like Cardi B is what it is, and the reason why Cardi B is so successful,
she got pressed because at the fucking jaw.
She's like Cardi B is. She 100, and you don't get too many 100 people. Like she don't give a fuck how people view her. She don't care how people look at her. She is who she say she is.
All right, so this is one thing I wanted to say because when we watching with this era versus the other era, and we seen what happened with Cardi B. No. When we sit here and look at what happened with Cardi B and Nicki, this era don't respect what happened. They're like, outside, whatchamacallit is this?
On the outside looking in, I'm gonna just say Nicki was hating on her, and she tried to stop Shorty's career.
Our era would say, no, you got pressed.
Yeah, I don't knock Cardi for that.
Majority would have said you got pressed, Nicki. Like, no, you take that.
And with a lot of people,
this era ain't like that.
Even though it's on
now, if I see her, right. Now, if I see her say, Cardi, you gotta learn from this because you're getting bigger.
You gotta learn.
But even though
when you get bigger, you know, you got, at this time and moment, I don't think Cardi did nothing wrong.
Right.
If this is Cardi still on this successful ride 3 years later, I feel like,
boom. You gotta respect
at that time, it's like, you know how your business is really getting.
You gotta respect it.
It's other ways to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's other ways to win.
But my thing,
but this situation right here, at this time,
it's bullshit.
She did.
My thing with Nicki Minaj is how she always.
I don't think she did.
Because I think when you get higher up, there's different ways to win.
But I personally,
definitely.
You get what I'm
even
saying?
now, it's different ways to win.
That shit bullshit.
But her personally, I don't give a fuck how big she get. I'm cool with it if she press it in them type ways.
I'll still be cool with it.
Yeah,
but I could take somebody saying, because this is what it is. Oh, Nicki was the bigger person in this.
She wasn't. She was scared. Ain't no bigger person.
No, but the way they're saying she's the bigger person is because she acting like
big ass security guards the size of.
I'm gonna tell you this now. If you think she was the bigger person, she's not the biggest person. All she did was talk a lot of fucking shit, and then she just got people surrounded, got security surrounded by her.
That's what I don't respect.
That the fuck is.
She always talk about this
person.
big on female rappers. Just stick together this, but you try to stop. Many of them talk. She tried to stop that girl money.
This is what I'm gonna tell you now. Like, there's two things that happen.
I can't respect.
There's two things that happen. People already, if enough people have already
shout out
said,
to Nicki Minaj, man.
Enough people have already said your
definitely
tactics.
Shout out to Nicki,
but you acting crazy on it.
There's enough people that already said Nicki be on some shit, right?
Right.
But number two, you see, what you going to judge? You going to judge the action.
The perks.
Us as fans or whoever hip hop heads have seen the fucking action. We seen it. We seen what she did with Travis Scott. That's the action that these motherfuckers was talking about.
Right.
It's in your face.
I don't agree with that because
that's the action that Remy, K. Michelle is talking about. She did it. Yeah. We see it.
Right.
She trying to stop people from making bread.
Nah, we see the action.
Right. But that's part of the game. That's part of the game they live in. But I don't respect
coming at Travis Scott when she was doing the same shit, trying to sell merch for her album.
That's the action that they that's part of the action that they speaking on.
I love
it's like you gotta watch out for her.
Because you gotta think about
it. The best about a little freak bitch.
And right.
Who you calling a freak bitch?
Nicki.
You can tell.
Yeah, because Quavo.
Because
Quavo.
You can tell she popped 30s. You can tell she popped 30s.
But you don't know if that was true.
I'm not saying it's true, but niggas making
I got a lot of
song about.
I got a lot of respect. I got a lot of respect
because they
Oh, you don't know that? Quavo album came out like 2
Yeah,
days
he
ago.
talking on that
It's
disc called
Quavo
Dreams
talking
or some
that
shit, right?
He got
Yeah.
Quavo dreams.
I hear he talking. He's
So
talking
it's
what
kind
he
of like a
did.
flip of Barbie dreams.
Yeah.
He talking
So-
that shit.
People trying to see if it's true or not. But they saying it's a flip of Barbie dreams.
Yeah.
You know, so
Shit, you never know.
I'm gonna say
like,
this now. Shout out to Quavo. If it's true or not, I either like the move or listen, nigga. What the fuck?
that's not a hit. That's not a
Nigga,
hit.
what the fuck? Either way, it works in his favor.
I would have
don't give a
dumped
fuck.
him. I would have Nicky up.
I don't. Yeah, true.
Why
I
not?
ain't gonna hold you. I
I
wouldn't.
don't know if I would dump you.
I'd dump Nicky.
I mean, I probably will.
You a hater though, so
I'm not a
understand.
fucking hater.
I don't
I don't
say
hate
you a
Nicki.
hater. I said you hate her.
I think she attractive.
hate
She
her.
attractive
I don't
woman
hate
and a
nobody
talented
in
woman,
life.
but
you hate Nicky.
that shit.
I
is
do not
bullshit.
hate
You just
nobody
turned
in
around
life.
because he said something bad and said, "My man."
I really ain't saying.
Tell me
nothing
I'm a
bad.
hater. I'm
I ain't
trying
say you
to.
a
I just
hater.
voiced. I just voiced the opinion on how I
I
felt
thought you
about
hated
what was
Nicki.
going
I
on.
feel like there's something that needs to be exposed that I feel like it gets overclouded, especially in this generation. And that's
What?
real. It's just like, this is real. Like, certain shit is like, come on.
No, I think
How
this-
can you vouch for certain shit? You can't vouch for her actions or what she did with Travis Scott.
No, that
You can't vouch for that shit.
ain't
But
nobody
people still
vouching
say,
for that.
no, they do.
I
They
know.
try to say the Nicki,
Not the
what's
Barbs.
Right? They don't.
That's
That
a-
don't count.
They
That's
do
the
count.
circus. No, they
Wow.
don't.
You know why
That's
they
the
count?
Instagram is the
Wow.
circus.
You know why
The
they count?
circus
Because
don't
it's
count,
a
bro.
social media era,
But it don't
and
count.
that's how it goes.
It don't
No,
count.
but when people know
The
you're
rules
a
is-
Barb, they
these
be
motherf-
like, "Oh no," because she could
Bro.
kill somebody,
Bro,
and the bars would be like,
Bro.
well, you know, so that don't mean
we done
nothing.
sit here and seen Remy destroy Nicki on the rap thing, and she still got saved. And
How?
why is that?
How
she
did she get
did.
saved?
What? Whoa, what?
She got saved.
When?
She got saved on
How?
social media.
No,
How?
she did. The whole social
They
media.
was going at Nicki.
Not everybody.
They
No,
was.
That is not
Outside of her
everybody.
fans.
But the majority was
You got
clowning.
no, it wasn't majority.
Who
It
was
wasn't. They started clowning Rip. Yo,
Oh, I don't know.
no, I'm gonna
I
tell
didn't
you.
see
Let me
that.
tell you this
I
now.
see you pointing
Let
the finger.
me, yeah, let me tell you this now.
Shout out to
When
Remy on the
made
new
that
baby.
when Remy made that diss record, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It was the hype, yes, at the time. But after that, Remy and everything that happened after that, she had to defend her actions. Like, I gotta see what happened. She had to defend why she did that. She had to defend that diss record. Who does that? When do I win a fucking diss and I gotta defend my actions against the diss? I gotta defend why I did it. She had to do
The
that.
majority was saying she won.
And no. Social media is crazy. And them barbs,
No.
you think that shit is not a factor?
You just said
But
just
that's
now.
that's
telling
how
you,
bars.
it's crazy.
But that's how big they
it's
are.
a factor because she's
No,
a big person.
But that's how big it is.
Right, but she defended herself to the bars. But the majority, you do a
no,
poll,
it's not.
so
You
the
can say
poll-
majority say that this record is cool, but it's gonna be a big majority that says, fuck Remy, I don't like what she did. I was on social media. They said, oh no, we gotta wait for Nicki join. Nicki dropped duds and they still was
Oh
on.
no.
Do you know what they did? They
What?
turned around and said, oh, she taking a higher road. This social media era is fucking crazy.
I want no.
I'm trying to tell you, this
but
is what
I'm
they
not
doing.
saying nobody said none of that, but I want to see it as the majority was saying. What's her name? Papoose wife.
Man, fuck the
Listen,
majority.
I want to see the majority.
I'm
saying
saying that.
That's
I'm saying,
this
fuck the majority.
conversation. But enough about Nicki Minaj.
I didn't see
man.
the majority saying that.
Enough
But
about
you see, Remy had to
How
defend
y'all
her
feel
fucking
about
diss
how
record.
y'all
But
feel
people
about
defend
Drake
they
and
Why
Meek
you
Mill?
gotta defend your diss record
How
at
you-
that point in
But how you
time?
feel
But
about
people
Drake?
defend
How
their
you feel
diss
about
record.
Drake and Meek Mill's
Fucking Pusha had to defend his diss record by saying 666, talking about 40.
If this was the
But the
night,
majority
listen,
started-
listen.
compare
If
that.
this was,
Like-
if this was, you ain't have to defend that shit
But he had to defend that.
because of the era.
But everybody's saying he won. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I said. I never
won,
said
but
that
Drake is
Remy.
Drake.
I never said that Remy didn't
And
win
Nicki
the
is-
battle. But there's a difference between a battle and a war.
No, but
And if you want to say instead of battle and a war,
we're not talking about the war. But both of them got fans.
this
that
war
won the
is
war. But both
Drake
of
won the
this
war.
war is
but
social
both of them
media
got
opinions.
fans that's going to
Listen.
rise up for a different
I'm gonna
opinion.
say it now. You want to know what the war is? The war is social media. That's what it is now. The war is social media. The
No.
battle could be me rapping, but the war is social media. It's
But-
sad to say, but it's what social media thinks. And if you can manipulate social media to a motherfucker, you could be totally wrong, and a motherfucker call you out on it. But if social media thinks differently, you won the war.
But I understand that, but social media,
because that's what it is.
Social media don't think.
Yes, they do.
They don't
just
think
seen it.
I don't know.
We just seen
I
it.
haven't seen it. I haven't. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen.
I just seen it with the Push and the Drake shit.
But you
what you seen,
media, bro?
What you seen?
I seen so many people try to push Drake up to this, and it's no disrespect, but I try to see. Oh no, people sit here and took Pusha this and said he was too fucking disrespectful. He was this, he was that.
I seen
like, come on,
I seen so many people
this
on
is
social media.
This is a
Drake
fucking
up
battle.
But I seen so many people on social media.
You get what I'm saying? This is a battle. You gonna sit there? Oh no, Drake, take the high road. That shit never happened in hip hop. Take the high road.
I seen so many people in the same situation saying, "No, Drake need a rebuttal. Drake need a rebuttal."
Y'all hear what y'all saying though?
Like
y'all keep saying social
I see
media.
it from a different angle.
Social
You see
media,
it from.
but you can't say nothing about social media. Don't care about nobody. Social media bust on God. Like everybody get it. Billionaires get it.
We understand. That's what I'm saying.
Shit,
social media is the war. I never. Did I say social media is what it is? I'm saying it's fucked up. But
you saying social media is the problem.
Social media is the problem. So when you say somebody's busting on God, social media is the problem. But you can be totally wrong and win if social media is on your fucking side.
No, that is true.
You can.
That's what's going on.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
I haven't seen social media be loyal to nobody yet.
That's
Even
what
Drake,
I'm trying to say.
They go at everybody.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You have it?
They go at everybody.
Saying social media was
same.
Okay, let me break it down.
That supported Drake was the same people posting.
I'm gonna break it down for you.
Even with Nicki.
I'm gonna break it down for you. There's a difference between this a hot moment and then longevity, and that's what I mean. Social media is the war.
Slim.
No. Listen to me. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you.
Go ahead.
Let's take Pusha T and let's take Drake's battle.
Exactly.
Who had the hot moment? Who had the longevity? And Drake sitting here fell back and didn't come back with a diss record.
He did.
No. He came back. No, he didn't come back after that.
Who
had the hot moment? Who has the longevity?
So is you mad?
No. Answer me this question.
You can't call it a hot moment.
Who had the hot moment? Who had the longevity?
It's all like 30. Like it's
who had the hot moment? Who had the longevity? They're gonna go around it, Lenny.
No. I'm about to answer your question.
Go ahead. Who had the hot moment? Who had the longevity?
That's good for Pusha.
But it's not good in general.
Who had the hot moment? Who had the longevity?
And I like Pusha T as a rapper.
The hot moment was, you heard what Pusha said?
Right.
But the longevity was Drake.
But
what was that longevity
before social media,
bro?
That happened before social media. Like Hov lost the Nas, but Hov won the war.
Whoa! Time out.
Yeah, Hov lost the Nas.
He did not lose the Nas. He ain't lose the Nas. We not gonna do this.
Do you think Hov lost the Nas?
We not gonna do this.
Everybody said it, but Hov had the longevity.
Everybody
so that happened way before social media. No, they had polls on Hot 97.
No.
On what show on Hot 97? I'm gonna tell you.
Martinez. Hov right hand man.
So she said,
I'm not gonna give you that because
Hov voted.
Because it wasn't just because of social media. Hov was solidified. Like at the end of the day, I get what you're saying.
Me personally, I think Hov won that battle,
bro. It wasn't that. It was a difference because it's like when I'm looking at that was a rap battle. When I'm looking at somebody that's totally fucking wrong, and they still get.
We talking about Pusha and Drake. What was Drake wrong at? It was a rap battle. It was the same exact thing. So you mad at social media ain't destroyed Drake's career? Is that what you talking about?
No. What I'm saying, when I'm mad at,
they wouldn't have been able to destroy Drake's career.
That's what sound like you trying to say.
No. It's not that I'm mad. It's not destroying his career. It's just looking at we know Drake sit here and battle Meek and all that stuff. It might not got that personal.
We ain't got to talk about all that.
I'm saying it might not got that personal. But we know that Drake can step up to the plate. He can plan. He know what he's doing. He set a record. He set a bar. A back-to-back was never known in hip-hop. That's a bar. Kudos. Let me explain this. Pusha, in the whole situation that happened, your back was against the wall at this point. Now, you could sit here and you could...
He came at Drake first.
I want to hear what he got to say.
I'm talking about his back was against the wall after Pusha said his verse.
Who, Drake?
Yes.
How?
Because that shit was crazy. It was like, nigga, what you gonna do now?
He did. He came out with a crazy ass song, and he
came out
and he snipped all that shit in the bud. He said, "I wasn't hiding my son. I was hiding my son from the world." Holy shit!
But let me hear what Reese got to say. I want to hear what Slim got to say.
What the fuck?
No,
And then you- okay. All right.
To say.
You heard
So
he said it earlier.
Bullshit.
But he said it wasn't though. You said it earlier.
Right.
You
That's
said
the
Drake.
bullshit.
You said
Listen,
Drake.
Do you
opened
not
up-
know when the person is trying to sit here and
No, but
get the fuck out of the situation so
Get back to what
quietly?
you're trying to say.
But
Because
earlier,
it's hip hop.
I gotta
Hip hop
cut it
is
off.
a competition,
'Cause
right?
It's contradicting right now.
No, it's not.
Earlier you said, yeah, Kanye's supposed to do this with Drake. Drake opened up to Kanye. And
No,
said
I'm just
all this
speaking of
shit.
moment. I never gave my opinion.
Talk to him about his child and all that.
I never gave him my
So it's like,
I didn't give him my
you
opinion.
can't be mad at a dude that don't want his son. This is Drake. And
Huh?
this is, can you imagine being Drake's son? How much, you see the shit that with Lil
I'm
Blue
lost
Ivy
now.
and them go through?
I'm lost.
Right.
And it's like, I would hide my son from the world too.
I never spoke on that.
And then it's like you got a porn star talking about how much of a bad dude he is. I don't believe
I
that.
never spoke on none of this. Let's get back to what we was talking
You
about.
did. You said it. If you rewind the footage, you said that earlier.
What did I say?
How Drake opened up to Kanye about all his personal business.
No, I was
No, he's
telling.
just
No, I was.
speaking on
I'm
what
speaking
Drake was
on
saying.
what Drake had said. I'm everything
It
I
wasn't
did
his personal
earlier
opinion.
was reiterating what Drake said.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Six Guy. Man.
I reiterated what Drake said
But that's what I'm trying to get to what you was saying
about
about pushing Drake and
Mhm.
how social media
plays a part, right?
Yeah.
Because if this was hip hop, I'm gonna say if this was hip hop in the early 2000s, let's just go right there. Drake wouldn't have got salvaged this way because him backing out back then would have been, oh no, nigga, especially with ghostwriting shit. No,
Not
nigga,
if-
you
not if
wouldn't
he-
have got the
So
same
how you feel about Hov
solidification.
apologizing to Nas because his mom
Man,
said
fuck
so?
that.
That's after the war. That's after he had to do something disrespectful.
What do you
He
got
said,
against
"Oh,
Drake?
shit."
Can I just ask you what do you
No,
got
I
against
don't
Drake?
got nothing against
He
him.
got
You get what I'm
veins
saying?
popping out his neck and shit.
It ain't like I ain't like when he
trying to say,
fell back
but I don't
after the
think-
first round.
But my rebuttal,
What
everything
I'm
he
saying
said,
is, ain't
I
like
can
he
say
fell
by
back
early
after the first
2000s.
round.
Early
He
2000s.
didn't fall back after
if
the
Drake
first
was
round,
doing
bro.
the same
He
numbers,
didn't do that.
if Drake was doing
Drake
the same,
fell back after the first fucking round.
So you trying to say back then somebody's career would have been ended?
Somebody's career would have been
I
ended.
feel as though Drake.
Because you had
no,
to come back after that.
No, he did.
We're not trying to hear
He
nothing else
couldn't
after
even
that, bro. You gotta
Because
come
at the
back.
end of the day,
You
Pusha
got
T
to.
in this
This
situation,
nigga fell back.
how Pusha was the underdog.
This nigga
Drake
fell
ain't
back.
have to respond.
See? Social media. Why didn't he?
I don't think that's
Why
social
didn't he?
media.
Why
That got
didn't he
nothing
though?
to do
Why
with
didn't
social
he?
media.
And why
He
didn't he?
didn't have to respond.
Why didn't he?
Honestly,
Hip hop,
If-
why didn't he?
honestly, if Jay never would have responded to Nas, would Nas really
Oh,
be doing
man.
what he doing right now?
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
Ether would have been a
They ain't
big
got nothing to do
deal?
with it.
Would Ether would have been Ether if he was coming at another rap artist? Nobody would have fucking cared.
No, Nas was
Yeah,
solidified.
Nas was solidified.
He was solidified.
People love
As
Nas.
a
love
good
Nas.
artist, yes.
No, they love him as a lyrical mo-
People
no.
love Nas.
Nah, he loved
That's
Nas.
what I mean. As a lyric, people
They love
do,
me.
but
Before, like, Big and all that,
Back
people
up,
looked at
yeah.
Nas as a guy. Like, they was calling him
Right.
the greatest rapper ever
You
when
know you could
Illmatic
get,
came
come on,
out.
Rich. You know you could got
could've-
arguments back then with people saying who's better, Nas and Jay. No
It's
matter
Jay.
what,
I'ma go with
no
Jay.
matter what,
I'ma
go with the home team,
No matter
it's
what
Jay.
Jay's stature was, yeah,
How
I
J.
get it.
Ho? Oh.
But because I was with Jay, but no matter what Jay's stature was at that time, you would have a
If it was
solidified
good-
argument with somebody that say Nas.
but Jay won.
Right.
Yeah.
No, Jay ain't win that. And Jay my favorite
My
rapper.
thing with the Drake and Pusha thing is if this was before, Drake wouldn't have got salvaged. You couldn't have backed out that fast. You saying Jay backed out? Jay didn't back out.
I ain't say
Jay
Jay
had to
backed
go
out.
that disrespectful.
I ain't say Jay backed out. I said, how,
But
I ain't say Jay
it went the
backed out.
rounds to where it's like
No, I said,
it went the
imagine
rounds.
somebody apologizing to another rapper for a diss song in social media.
Right.
You said imagine what?
Another rapper apologizing to another rapper about a diss song with social media.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, they would have got destroyed in social media. So that's what I'm saying. It's always something.
So you saying, all right, let me get this clear. You saying a rapper apologizing to another rapper in social media
Era.
right now in this era would have got destroyed?
Yeah,
they
I'm
wouldn't
not
have.
saying career.
They
But
wouldn't,
they
no,
would've got
they wouldn't have got
destroyed.
destroyed because what I'm trying to get you to understand is there's two places with this. There is the people that's the outside that we going to think on both sides or whatever the case. But if you think that the barbs and all this shit don't play a big factor, you're sadly mistaken.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm
Why
trying
you
to tell
keep
you.
going
You're
back to
sadly-
the bars,
because I'm
dog?
saying this is social media. You're
What do you
sadly-
got against Nicki Minaj?
No, I'm saying it don't matter when you have a backing on social media like that.
Right.
it plays a part. It's an influence. And people are influenced by social media. It ain't like we talking about 5. We can say bars. We can say the beehive.
The bars is
We're not talking about 5 beehives.
No, the bars
talking
is not
about
influenced
crazy,
by social media.
Listen to me. We're talking about.
They not influenced by social media. They just got a voice on social media.
They have a voice.
They're influenced by Nicki Minaj.
So what am I saying this whole time? Social media is the influence on so much shit now. So people go to that.
You compare
people don't make their minds up in their mind.
But
people make their minds up off of social media. Does that make sense to you?
No, people do. But
a lot of this era doesn't make their mind up themselves.
No,
they make their mind up off of social media.
But the majority didn't make their mind up about Nicki off social media. The Barbs did, but not the majority.
What I'm trying to tell you is the first place that people look to when something happens is social media.
Exactly.
So get what I'm saying. People don't make their own minds up.
No, I get all that, but I'm paying.
So when you got a force behind you that can sit here and manipulate your thought because you want to go there to get a thought, that's what's going to happen.
So what you trying to say is...
what I'm saying is a person could be totally wrong, but if they got that backing on social media, that's where people go to. And they're going to take that backing because it's the manipulation. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
But no, I understand that. Because what you saying is Nicki did this, that, and the third. I'm specifically arguing about that. I'm not talking about how social media could change a person's opinion. I'm not arguing about that. Because now that's what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I'm arguing about exactly what you're saying about the Nicki and Remy battle and how people were saying Remy was wrong.
Yes, it was crazy. Listen, I was in New York. That was the time we was in New York. What should we call it? Yeah. That's what I said, tell the difference. The difference is a hot moment versus the longevity of what happened. And and what I'm trying to tell you on this, Nicki was that hot, not Nicki. Remy was that hot moment. But I seen so much volume with people. What I seen was so much volume with people defending Nicki and saying, "Oh no, this." And then when Nicki came out with her diss record that was corny, the same volume was there to defend that. Like, now she just got to take the high road.
But that's what I was arguing about. I'm not talking about the social media.
But it was all social media.
Yeah, but it's two things to me. I'm not arguing about social media changing people's opinion. And I'm arguing about specifically the Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma beef. Mm-hmm. To me, they two different things. I know social media could change somebody's opinion. So I ain't arguing about that. Mm-hmm. I'm specifically talking about Remy Ma and fucking Nicki Minaj.
Right.
So what I seen on social media was the majority of people riding with Nicki in that moment.
So what I'm trying to say is
that's what I'm saying. And
I said that was the hot moment. Because I seen after the hot moment, right? After the hot moment, you going to want, so naturally you're going to want somebody to come back. So you like, come on, come back.
Now,
but what I seen was when she did come back and it was ass, people was trying to give Nicki the upper hand and reverse. This is what I seen. People was giving Nicki the upper hand and reversing it because it's Nicki, and it's like. No, like you can't do that. She got fucking destroyed. You can't let her. She lost and then she didn't come back hard enough, and now you're gonna still give her an excuse. But that would have never happened in our era.
You can't say.
Come on, and that's because of social media.
He's saying people. Everything.
People dictate this shit.
No, let me talk. I let you talk, and I've been quiet.
Ooh, say it again.
No, because he's saying people. Because that's why I keep saying the majority. Because nothing is 100%.
True.
On either side, nothing, because you can research people that's going to ride with Nicki. We know that. I'm not arguing about that. But I'm saying it's the majority. As of right now.
And what I'm trying to say, the majority is not Remy.
So
it's not.
So you think the majority think Nicki won, or
the majority think Nicki won? Yes.
No. Do you think the majority think Nicki won?
Majority.
I haven't seen that.
Social media thinks Nicki won.
I have.
Remy?
Yeah,
Remy had to go. This is how you know. Because Remy had to defend this shit.
No, not defend.
She had to defend this shit. She had to literally defend what she did, bro.
Nobody thinks
she had to defend what she did.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when you run.
Nobody. I haven't seen nobody.
Defend me beating a battle. If I have to defend me beating a battle, and people, I gotta defend it because there's that so many people against me.
Yeah.
Is that something
Pusha had to defend. Nobody think Drake won.
Didn't I make that example?
But Pusha had, so you think
social media?
So you think people think Drake won the Pusha beef? Because I don't think
Hell yeah.
No, nobody did.
This is
Hell
juicy,
yeah,
yo.
people think Drake won this Pusha beef.
No.
Because I done seen motherfuckers on social media saying you did the right thing, Drake. It's crazy.
We can't talk about people. I got to talk about majority. Because nothing is 100%. You saying because you see people doing
right
it,
now,
that's 100%.
Because what I'm trying to say is
you're going to find people picking both sides.
Because right now what I'm saying is majority people now, day and age, is social media people. And they're going to social media to make their opinions and their views off of social media. It's not our era no more. It is theirs. And they make their opinions off of that.
I'm talking like you 40 and 50, bro.
I don't know nobody.
That's what it is.
I didn't see
I know, but that is the era.
But social media.
That's what it is.
So everywhere you be, you think people think fucking Drake won the Pusha beef?
You not because we're not around
But
the
there's
social
people
media.
that say that Drake won.
It's a lot. If you go on social media, that's how it's so sour.
But it ain't about what people say, it's about what the majority say.
Name a person that sit here and you know that ghost right. Name a person that sit here and got killed by Pusha, I'ma say it, and didn't respond. Back in our time, listen.
We not,
back in our time, it would have got salvaged.
I'm not talking about that because I'm not debating
and it
about
got
that.
Salvaged.
But I'm not debating about that.
Why do you think that happened?
Because he got a fan base.
Right.
Okay.
A hell of a fan base.
There was a fan base before. They had fan bases before, but it was based off of what? It was based off of the battle. It was based off of the battle. Everybody had a fan base. He has a fan base now, but the social media dictates that. But it wasn't like they didn't have fan bases before. They had fan bases.
Right.
So what are you saying?
But the majority of the fan base think Nas beat Hov. It just goes in a circle. Ain't nobody leaving Hov because Nas won.
If Hov sit here and didn't respond back after Nas did Ether, if Hov sit here and there was allegations about ghostwriting, Hov's career would not be what it is today, bro. It would not be what it is today, bro. It would not be.
It wouldn't.
He would not be where he at today. And Hov is my man, but that's the era. That's what we live in.
Wouldn't. I understand.
But we know this
but that's a different argument.
We know this.
That's what I'm saying. You arguing about something different now.
I'm saying the war is social media. People are manipulated by social media. Bro.
Right. But I'm not arguing.
That's what I'm saying.
I told you 10 times I understand that part. But I'm saying I don't think that played effect on Nicki Minaj. I'm specifically talking about, I said it, Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma beef. Nicki Minaj got a strong fan base where Remy Ma can't destroy it. But everybody think Nicki Minaj won the battle.
So let's take
the
example.
Majority.
Let's take the example of Nas and Jay-Z.
Right.
We know Jay-Z was the conglomerate.
Right.
Right? And then when Nas came in, Jay-Z didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Jay-Z didn't win that. And to be honest with you, it wasn't a lot of motherfuckers saying that Jay-Z won that.
Right.
And that was off of we listening to the ear. We listening to what the fucking nigga saying.
Right.
True.
That's what that was. Nas won that. And I'm a Jay-Z top fan. I'm a fan to the core. But I know Nas won that.
Right.
Nowadays, they're not taking that in. What makes a person win nowadays is your backing in the social media and what you got behind you. You could be totally wrong, but they're gonna find an excuse. And what this era does now, they don't think for themselves. We listened to it, right? What people do now is what people do now.
I'm not arguing.
What I'm saying is what people do now is they go on social media and then they form their fucking opinion.
I understand
That's
that.
what they do.
I understand that. But I'm saying I'm only talking specifically because you're talking about generally, like, people do this.
But this is the era.
Yeah, but I'm talking specifically about the Remy Ma beef and the Nicki Minaj beef. I'm not talking about the war because she got a fan base with Remy Ma not going to fucking
the subject, man. Not to get off the subject.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Shout out to my live, and I want to shout out another hot ass artist from Philly, man. Shout out my boy City, man. He in the A doing his thing.
What's his name?
City Remedy, man.
Okay.
You gotta get him on the show.
He nasty with the pen. Yeah, and you gotta come through, City. You gotta come through. He nasty with the pen, and he writing shit for a lot of good artists. And he been hot, man.
This podcast,
show that boy that love, man.
This podcast, number one thing when me and Un got into it, you know, and Jamila's a part
And
of it, so she's a part of it, just like everything. But was to help build. to give people opinion regardless, but it's to help build. We will not have this podcast about no relationship. We could talk about this shit, but it ain't gonna be about we gonna start a relationship. This is to help people build and give an opinion.
And we gotta talk about
these voices,
69.
man.
Hey, City, we need you on the podcast.
We gonna have a whole episode about 69.
About 69?
Yeah.
About what?
69. A whole episode.
See, you want to talk? All right. We out. It's the big.
My live rolling, man. We out.